What if everything you know about history is missing a huge piece? The Lost Empire of Tartaria is said to be a forgotten civilization with grand cities, advanced technology, and a story erased from textbooks. From mysterious buildings buried under layers of mud to hidden maps that vanished from modern atlases, the secrets of Tartaria spark questions that historians won't answer. Was Tartaria wiped out by a global disaster? Or is it all just an internet myth? Don't get left behind. Millions are diving into this mysterious past that challenges everything we believe about human history. If you want to uncover the truth and see what might be hiding beneath the surface, keep watching. This is the story they don't want you to know. Forgotten cities. The idea of Tartaria often comes alive when we look at the grand, mysterious buildings scattered across the world. These structures are huge, detailed, and sometimes look out of place for the time they were built. Some people believe these are the remains of the Lost Empire of Tartaria, a civilization erased from history. The story says that Tartaria had advanced technology and architecture far beyond what we know from old times. Many ancient buildings have unique designs and massive stonework that seem too advanced for their era. Supporters of the Tartaria theory say these buildings were made by this forgotten empire and not by the local people. They point to places like old forts, palaces, and cities with huge walls and towers. Skeptics argue these are just regular old buildings from various cultures, misunderstood or misrepresented online. But for believers, these forgotten cities are proof that a powerful empire once existed and was hidden from modern history. Whether true or not, these amazing structures inspire curiosity about the past and what secrets history may still hide. Hidden maps. One of the most fascinating pieces of the Tartaria puzzle comes from old maps. Long ago, maps showed a vast region called Tartaria covering much of northern Asia and parts of Europe. These maps painted Tartaria as a huge empire, but in modern times, this name disappeared from official history books and maps. Supporters of the Tartaria theory believe these old maps are evidence that a great civilization once existed but was deliberately erased or forgotten. Some claim that governments or historians changed or destroyed maps to hide the truth about Tartaria. These hidden maps show borders, cities, and landmarks that don't appear on today's maps. They suggest a world very different from what we have learned. The mystery deepens because many of these maps were created by respected cartographers and explorers, meaning Tartaria was known at some point in history. However, critics say Tartaria was just a general term used by mapmakers for unknown or less explored lands, not a real empire. Yet, these hidden maps keep the debate alive, raising questions about what really happened to Tartaria and why it vanished from history. Mud floods. A key part of the Tartaria theory involves the idea of a mud flood, a mysterious global disaster that supposedly buried entire cities and civilizations under layers of mud and dirt. According to this theory, Tartaria's advanced buildings were hidden or partially destroyed by this catastrophic event, wiping much of their history from view. Believers say evidence of mud floods can be seen in buildings where the lower floors appear buried or windows are partially underground. They argue this sudden flood changed the landscape worldwide, covering many Tartarian structures and erasing their presence from common knowledge. This theory also suggests the mud flood is why so many old cities have strange architectural features, like doors and windows below ground level. Supporters say the mud flood was covered up by governments or historians to keep Tartaria a secret. Skeptics call the mud flood idea a conspiracy without scientific proof, explaining these features as normal urban changes or natural soil buildup over time. Yet the mud flood story adds a dramatic layer to Tartaria's mystery, making people wonder if a hidden history lies beneath the surface, literally. Tartaria's technology. Many who believe in Tartaria say this lost empire had technology far beyond what history teaches us. They point to architectural feats, advanced engineering, and devices they claim were centuries ahead of their time. For example, Some old buildings have precise stone cuts and massive domes that seem impossible without modern tools. These theorists argue that Tartaria's technology included free energy systems, sophisticated machinery, and communication methods lost after the empire's fall. They say this technology was deliberately hidden or destroyed to keep the world unaware of Tartaria's true power. Skeptics say there's no real evidence for such advanced tech, and that these ideas come from misinterpretations or exaggerations. Still, the stories of Tartaria's technology keep fans intrigued, fueling debates about how much of history is really hidden and what secrets might be waiting to be uncovered. Why Tartaria matters today, whether the Lost Empire of Tartaria was real or just an internet myth. The story captures people's imagination around the world. It challenges us to question what we accept as history and reminds us that much about the past might still be unknown. The Tartaria theory also taps into our curiosity about lost knowledge, hidden civilizations, and the mysteries of old architecture. It encourages research, exploration, and open-mindedness about history beyond textbooks. At its core, Tartaria matters today because it pushes us to think critically about information, to look deeper into old stories, and to remain curious about the secrets our ancestors might have left behind. Even if Tartaria never existed as a real empire, the idea keeps history alive in new, exciting ways. It inspires people to keep searching for truth, no matter how hidden it may seem. Tartaria and modern conspiracies. The story of Tartaria has become a popular topic in modern conspiracy circles. Many believe that Tartaria's history was erased intentionally by powerful groups to hide knowledge that could change how we see the world. These conspiracies suggest governments, historians, or secret organizations work to keep the truth about Tartaria from the public. Some claim that mainstream history is full of lies and that uncovering Tartaria could reveal lost technologies or ways of life. While there's little concrete proof supporting these claims, the rise of internet forums and social media has helped spread the Tartaria theory quickly. It connects with broader ideas about hidden histories, lost civilizations, and distrust in official narratives. Whether you believe these conspiracies or not, Tartaria's story reflects a modern desire to question authority and explore alternative views of history. It shows how myths and facts can mix in the digital age, creating new legends that captivate many people worldwide. Exploring Tartaria Today, many people explore Tartaria's story through online research, videos, and discussions. Amateur historians, architects, and curious minds visit old buildings, study maps, and share theories to understand if Tartaria was real or just a myth. Some travel to famous Tartarian sites to see the grand architecture for themselves, while others dive into archives searching for hidden clues. This modern exploration shows how technology connects people interested in forgotten history. Whether it leads to new discoveries or just sparks imagination, the quest to explore Tartaria keeps history alive in an unusual way. It reminds us that history isn't fixed. It's always being rewritten as we learn more. In the end, exploring Tartaria is less about proving a lost empire and more about inspiring curiosity and encouraging people to ask questions about the past and what may still be hidden in plain sight. Thanks for watching! If the story of Tartaria surprised you, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss more hidden histories and amazing mysteries. What do you think? Is Tartaria a lost empire buried by time, or just a fascinating myth? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing your ideas. And don't forget to check out our next video, 10 ancient cities that disappeared without a trace. The past is full of secrets. Let's discover them together.